Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I actually have a huge declutter. I have over 20 items, I believe. So some of these are actually going to be sold in sets. Some of them are going to be sold as singles on Mercari. So definitely check out my Mercari. It will be linked in the description if you are interested in purchasing any of these items. So I'm going to go through them pretty quickly and let you guys know what I am decluttering. Again, if you do want to purchase them, I will list them on Mercari and you can head over there and find my link in the description. And we are just going to go ahead and get right into this video today. All right, so I have all the items over here on a table. So we're going to go through all these items that I am decluttering. A lot of these I'm just not drawn toward as much. These are not like totally bad scents or anything. They're just some that I don't reach for, and I think that will get a lot better use out there with someone else. So these are in no particular order whatsoever. Some of these are going to be sold in sets and some of them are singles, depending on if they have a lotion or body cream to go with them. As you guys know, when I do my hauls, I usually do like to have a lotion or body cream with the same scent as the fragrance mist because I think that just totally makes the scent experience just a lot better. So I do have quite a few sets here with the lotion and the fragrance mist. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with this one from Victoria's Secret, and this one is Warm Cookie. Now this one came out this season. It came out this winter, and this just wasn't really what I was looking for. I thought this was going to be a bit different, and I actually enjoy Christmas cookies from Bath and Body Works better than this one. So I'm thinking I'm decluttering this one so that someone else can enjoy this scent. And I also do have the lotion as well. I think the packaging on this is really cute, but it's just something I don't reach for. It was something that was not a love. So the fragrance notes on here are gingerbread, vanilla icing, and gumdrops. And again, that one is Warm Cookie. Next up, I have one from the same Victoria's Secret pink collection that came out during the winter. So this one is the Cocoa Vanilla scent. And I do have the lotion for this one as well. So these were only used like one time or something. Same with the Warm Cookie one. A lot of these mists and lotions that I'm going to show you have only been used like once or twice. So I will clarify which ones I have used more than that. But this one right here has fragrance notes of whipped cream, melted chocolate, and mini marshmallows. This was the cocoa vanilla one from the winter collection. I do really like the packaging on this, but the scent just wasn't my thing. So I'm going to declutter this one. Next up is one from Bath and Body Works. So this one, you guys might be surprised that I declutter this one, but I just didn't really feel this one. I only wore it like once during the fall, and it just really wasn't my type of vibe. It's not a bad fragrance. I mean, I do like the fragrance, but I just don't feel drawn toward it in the fall. So this one is Autumn Drive by Bath and Body Works, and I have the matching lotion for this one. So the fragrance notes on this one are wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. Definitely more of a summer fragrance to me. I know that that sounds kind of weird, but this actually reminds me of like a melon fragrance, which is kind of odd. But I kind of get like a melon note from this, and it's not bad at all. It just reminds me more of a summer fragrance, so I just don't wear it during fall. And I know once summer comes around, I'm not going to reach for this either. I have a ton of summer scents, and I do plan on picking up more, so definitely want to give this one another home. Next up, I have one from the Halloween collection from Bath and Body Works, and this one is Ghoul Friend. So I really didn't reach for this one. This one is a powerhouse though. This one is so strong. So it's very, very strong, which kind of scared me because I thought it could possibly give me a headache. This one actually never did give me a headache, but it is very strong. I never ended up picking up the lotion to this one because it was so strong. So the fragrance notes on here are dark strawberries, ghostly peony, and spine-chilling citrus. I actually think this one smells really good, but I just don't foresee myself wearing this one. It's a little bit sharp as well. Like I said, it is very strong. So this one is quite strong. Yeah, so I can still smell it in the cap even without spraying it. I mean, this one is definitely a very strong one. I think this was the first year it was released in a full size from Bath and Body Works, the Ghoul Friend. They usually have the minis in Ghoul Friend. So this was actually the first time I did pick up Ghoul Friend. And like I said, I did not get the lotion for this one. And I really didn't need the lotion because it was so strong. I just don't find myself reaching for this one. I didn't really wear it during Halloween either. I look for more comforting scents in fall, and this one just wasn't one that I reached for. So next up, I have one from Victoria's Secret. This was actually from a summer collection a couple years ago, and this one is called Private Sun Deck. I actually do like this one, but like I said, I just have way too much in my collection, and I don't think I'm going to get to this one. So I do have the lotion to go with this as well. This one does smell really good, and it is actually unique. It kind of smells like sauna wood. Like if you've been in a sauna, you can get that wood smell in there. That is what this gives, is that sauna wood smell. That's totally what I get from this. And then of course it does have like some vanilla and some more like fruity and smooth notes to go with that. But the main aspect that I get in this is the sauna wood. So that's kind of different, but I just don't find myself reaching for this one. So the front of this one just says citrus and honey tonka. And then the back says solar citrus, tonka, and pineapple. I really don't get like a juicy pineapple. It's a really toned down pineapple. I can definitely smell a little of the citrus and the tonka in there though. And also like I said, kind of like a vanilla kind of honey type scent that goes with the sauna wood, which is a really unique scent. If you do like that scent, I would definitely recommend this one if you like the smell of like saunas, because this is definitely what that one gave me. I do like it, but don't see myself reaching for it. This one is from Bath and Body Works. This one is Groovy Watermelon. I do have the lotion to go with this one as well. So this one was actually used a little bit more than some. I have a very small dent, but it's mostly up here at the top. So there's still a lot of juice left in this one. And I do have a little dent in the lotion, but not much. Barely used, really. I actually picked up the repackage when they released that, and I just enjoy that packaging better. So I'm decluttering this one so someone else can get some good use out of this one. This one actually smells kind of like a watermelon candy. So the notes on this one are juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. So it's the same as the one that was recently released, but it's just under a different name. The one that was just released is called Pink Watermelon Blast. So that is the same exact scent as Groovy Watermelon. This one was actually released at a SAS. It was like a summer SAS. I don't think it was last year. It might have been the year before. But like I said, this one is like a very, very juicy candied watermelon scent. I picked up this one quite a while ago, and I really have not reached for this once. So I'm decluttering this one. This is basically from their core collection, but I just can't get into this one. So this one is Into the Night. Like I've said, I've really never used this one. So there's nothing really gone, but I just don't really enjoy this fragrance. Honestly, I can't get into it. I've tried mixing it with other things as well, but I just don't like something in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a new home. So the fragrance notes on here are raspberry noir, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, and mocha musk. So definitely more of like an evening scent. It's got some deeper notes in there. It's just really not my type of scent at all. Originally, I got this because I had never smelled Into the Night, and when I did smell it, I just disliked it. I kept it around in my collection for a little while to see if I could kind of experiment with it or play around and start liking it more, but I just never did. So I never picked up a lotion to go with it or anything either. So this one will be in the declutter as well. So this one came out not even that long ago, but I'm not a big fan, so I'm going to declutter this one. This one is Perfect in Pink. I just wasn't really a big fan of this one. It's sad because I thought this one was actually going to be really, really good because the notes sounded really good, but it ended out to be more of just one of those cherry fragrances that kind of kind of smelled the same to me as Oh Cherry in a way, which came out as part of their everyday luxury collection. There was a lot of cherry scents that kind of had that same feel to it at the same time. This just wasn't really what I was thinking it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a little bit more gourmand, but it's not super gourmand, but it is a nice cherry scent. The fragrance notes on here are vibrant cherries, pink camellia, and whipped almond cream. I do have the lotion for this one as well. I have the travel size perfume as well, but I'm going to go ahead and keep that in my collection because I think that could pair with other cherry scents pretty well. But this one all together as a whole set, I'm just not super into this fragrance. So I thought I would give this a new life, a new home. So this is a holiday fragrance, but it did not come out this year. So if you were craving this one and you didn't see it this year, I do have a bottle of this. This is Winterberry Wonder. I never picked up the lotion to this one either, but I do have this mist right here. It's only down to about here. You can still see the fluid in there. I haven't used this a lot. The fragrance notes on here are ruby frost winterberry, sparkling cranberry, and crystal vanilla. So this one is like a cranberry berry type scent to me. I don't really get much of the vanilla in this one, but this is definitely more of like a cranberry berry scent. And since I don't have a matching lotion or anything, I just thought I would declutter it because I really don't reach for this one. A lot of times I do use the ones that I get with matching lotions quite a bit more than the ones that I do not get matching lotions for. But this just wasn't one that I ended up picking up a lotion for. It just wasn't like my favorite fragrance at the time. I think I was just more into other fragrances at that time when I picked this one up. And this one is from, I think, a couple years ago. So it is a little bit older, but it's full and I really haven't used it much at all. So definitely going to give this one a chance at a new home. This one right here is from Bath and Body Works, and this was one that I wanted to be into so bad, but it just wasn't my thing. Like, I could not get into this fragrance. So this one is Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. This was released a couple years ago in the fall, and it came out with Cozy Vanilla Bourbon at the time. This one was like the fresh vanilla scent compared to that. This one has notes of suede petals, soft sandalwood, and vanilla bean. So to me, you do get a lot of that sandalwood. So if you like more of a sandalwood heavy fragrance, this definitely has sandalwood in it. And as far as petals, you do get a little bit of that petals, and it is more of like a fresh vanilla. So if you like more of a fresh floral vanilla, this might be something that you would like, but this isn't really my thing. I like gourmand vanillas. When I do like a perfumey vanilla, I don't really like it fresh. So I think that's why I don't really like this one. I haven't really used this one too much at all. It is down to like here though. It does have a little dent in it. I have used a little bit of it, just not much at all. I do have the body cream to go with this one as well. Just not one that I reach for again. I'm not really a fresh floral vanilla person. I do love vanilla, but just not this one. Next up, I have Gingham Gorgeous. So I kept this one around for a really long time and kept thinking I was going to make combos with this one. But every time I use this one, it did give me a slight headache. So I'm thinking I just need to declutter this one. So this is Gingham Gorgeous, and this one's from Bath and Body Works. The fragrance notes on here are pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. This one is definitely more of like a perfumey floral scent to me. Yeah, it's definitely got this perfuminess and floral to it. I was really hoping to smell the peach nectar and the pink strawberries more in this scent, but I really didn't get that. So it's just a lot more perfumey than I would have hoped for. It did give me a slight headache. I have a slight dent in this one, but not very much. I try to keep it around to see if I was going to use it more, but I just never reached for this one, and I'm a little scared of it since it did kind of trigger a headache before. I do have a little dent in the lotion as well, but I do have the lotion to go with it too. Then I have this one right here. This is a holiday one as well, but this one is actually from a couple of years ago. This is Frosted Coconut Snowball. I do have the matching lotion to go with this one. This is just one I do not reach for. I think I've told you guys before, but I just don't really care for coconut in the winter time, especially like right before Christmas. Just not really my thing. I think this is a really nice coconut scent, and I think this actually could be worn any time of year. It's just not something that I reach for or anything like that. So I think I need to give someone else a chance at this one. The fragrance notes on here are frosted coconut, whipped vanilla, sugar crystals, winter freesia, and snow-kissed woods. This one's kind of a perfumey scent as well to me because you get the coconut and then I swear I almost get like a pineapple, like a little bit of pineapple, which is kind of weird because it says nothing about that, but it kind of reminds me of like a coconut pineapple scent, but then with like a floral in there as well. And that floral in there does kind of make a statement because you can definitely smell it. So it's more of like a perfumey coconut scent, which is great for winter. And I think this is actually a really good scent, but I just don't reach for this one. So I feel like it needs a new home. So I've recently just talked about this one, but this one I just really did not like. This is Pearberry. So I am just immediately decluttering this. I only used it once just recently and I really did not care for this one. If you like pear scents, you might like this though. So the fragrance notes on here are Anjou pear, wild berries, apple blossom, golden freesia, and blonde woods. Definitely have to be a pear fan for this one. I am realizing that I am not a pear fan, so I'm going to give this one a chance at a new home as well. Just not my thing, but it is pretty much brand new, just used, you know, once. So definitely check this out on Mercari if you are interested. Then I have one that I picked up not too long ago. This was from Victoria's Secret, but I feel like it smells like too many things in my collection. This is just too comparable to other things that I have. So this one right here is Pure Seduction Starlit. It just wasn't really what I was looking for. I enjoy the Pure Seduction Daydream one a lot more than this one. And this one actually reminds me of just other scents that I have in my collection. It actually kind of reminds me of the cotton candy scent that I have in my collection, which is kind of weird because this isn't really like a cotton candy scent. The notes on here, or the back of this one says Night Plum, Warm Cedar, a cellar take on Pure Seduction. So it's just a really juicy kind of scent. It's very Pure Seduction. You can get that original DNA in there. And it's a nice scent, but like I said, it's just really reminding me of other things that I have. So I feel like I don't need this. I used this once, I believe. So pretty much brand new almost. I have one from the summer collection from Bath & Body Works, or actually this was not the summer collection. This was the tropical collection from last year. And this was the new one, the Thailand Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit. I never picked up a lotion for this one, but I picked up this mist to try it out and it just wasn't really my favorite. I just wasn't really into it. I'm not really sure exactly why. It just wasn't my thing. I'm not a really big person on tropical scents either, so that's probably why. Not a huge tropical lover. I love gourmand scents and things like that a lot more. So the fragrance notes on here are golden kiwi, juicy starfruit, and solar woods. Definitely a very tropical scent. It is a juicy scent. Yeah, it's a pretty juicy scent. If you guys like kiwi, I would definitely try this one. I don't think I'm a huge fan of kiwi and scents. This one just wasn't really an easy reach for me. And since I never got the lotion either, I just didn't reach for this one at all whatsoever. The time that I did wear this, I just wasn't super into it either. So that's why I never picked up the lotion. This one is like pretty much almost brand new. I've only used this one like once. I have another one from the tropical collection. So this is Fiji Sunshine, and they've actually renamed this one a couple times. So mine just says Fiji Sunshine, but this is the same as Fiji Sunshine Guavatini. The fragrance notes on here are Sunkissed Guava, Fresh Orange, and Seaside Jasmine. So this is kind of like a summer kind of tropical scent. In a way, like you get the orange and guava in there, but with that Seaside Jasmine, It makes it a lot more perfumey. So it's kind of like a tropical perfumey scent if you're more into like perfumey scents. So I do have the lotion here as well. I think the packaging on the lotion is super cute. Like I love how it kind of has this like ombre look with the colors. I have used a little bit of this, so it's still pretty high though. It's like to here. So I mean there's still a lot left in there for someone else to enjoy. As far as the mist, it's really quite close to the top. I don't use a ton of my mist when I use lotions because the lotion does give you a lot of scent as well. This one right here is one that I just feel like I'm not going to reach for much. Again, I'm not like really into super tropical, like summery scents. So this is just one that I feel like someone else would get a lot more use out of. So I do have a body oil here, and this is actually from Bath and Body Works, and this was from their summer collection. So this one is the Vacation Vibe scent. So it looks like it needs to be shaken up, but it's got shimmer in it. So that's the main reason why I'm decluttering this, is the shimmer. So I cannot do shimmer. I use this like once and I just can't deal with the shimmer in here. I think it really smells good though. So on the front, it just says whipped pistachio and amber. It's a shimmer body oil. And then the fragrance notes on the back say whipped pistachio, sun-drenched jasmine, and praline amber. I was a big fan of this Vacation Vibe scent. It was kind of like a dupe of Cheirosa 62 by Sol de Janeiro, but you know, a little bit different. I thought this one smelled really good still though, and that's why I attempted to get this shimmering oil, but it just did not work for me. I do not like shimmering products. So if you do, I will have this one on Mercari. So this one is pretty much, you know, there's just a tiny bit used from the top. The label right here is starting to pull up a little bit. I'm not really sure why that is, but that's pretty much the only flaw in this one. Last but not least, we have one more product. So I have this comforting body milk from Victoria's Secret's Pink, and this is in the vanilla scent. This is like a very, very thin lotion, and you spray it on with this nozzle right here. So yeah, you just spray on with the nozzle, and it's a very, very thin moisturizer. So if you don't like a thick lotion, this is something you might want to try. Like for summer, it actually is pretty light as well. Personally, I like a little bit more moisturization than this provides. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one because I just have found myself not reaching for this one. There's a lot of other things that I do need to use up in my collection as well. So I want to give someone else a chance to grab this because it actually is a really nice vanilla scent. I do like the scent of this one, and the product absorbs really well into the skin because it is so thin. So it's a very lightweight absorbable moisturizer. So if you're into that, definitely check this one out. That is pretty much it, guys. There's really nothing left. I think I went over every single thing that I'm going to declutter. So it is over 20 items. Again, some of these will be sold in sets. Some of them will be sold as singles. If you are interested, go ahead and check out the link in the description to my Mercari because I will list all these products and have them up over there. It should be once this video comes out. I will have all of those listed as well. If you're interested in any of those, definitely check out my Mercari. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And if you do enjoy content like this, I would definitely love for you to take a moment and hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video.